Hey everyone, how's it going? Let's get started with analysis today on the markets and what's been going on here. Looking at the S&P 500 on a daily time frame, it still looks like it wants to go. I am very honest that time for the bulls is now. If the bulls are really here and this is not just a fake rally in the market, they have to show up now because we're getting close to a very critical level, right? And we have to break out. So today we have Microsoft reporting, and we should pay attention to that, see how well Microsoft does in the price action on Microsoft, because that could really set the standard for the market tomorrow. If we look at a smaller time frame on S&P 500, it still hasn't triggered my buy order at 404 yet. I would still wait and see and what happens here. But the key thing to note is we're starting to get a price consolidation and some sort of liquidity trend that is populating, that is showing me that there is some sort of supply sitting right about here and the market can hold up here. And the fact that this is happening and we can see there's more buying happening than selling, right? So this is giving me confidence that we are going to break above this trend line and we are going to push higher. This is all remaining objective to just price action, right? If we break lower, I'm still going to wait and see what happens when this level breaks at 375, and then I'll take a short position. We have to remain optimistic as well because we are setting higher lows here and the market is been continuously in buying pressure, but we must also be observant of the big trend. The big trend is still a downtrend and we have to respect the bigger level. So we can get a rally here. We want to know where that rally can go, but so far SPY looks like it's poised to break out. Looking at the triple Qs today, triple Qs can be really impacted with the earnings as well on Microsoft. So let's look at a smaller time frame here. This is after market is still live, so we'll see what's happening here. So triple Q consolidated here for a few hours, and now it's looking like it wants to break out, which is a positive sign. And if we look at the triple Qs here as well on a 4-hour time frame, it's gotten above this trend line, and now we want to see a push in volume that pushes triple Q, and we this is the target price now, 295 on triple Q to 298. However, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not going to go long until we beat 312, because below 312, we've when we got into level, there's multiple sellers here which can push the stock a lot lower, and we want to be careful of that. We want to trade above in a nice comfortable manner. Right now we're not getting that range, but we will have to just kind of wait and see if we can get in and out really fast on the triple Qs if it gets above here. But for now, we have to remain cautious. However, it is looking very nice that if this level holds up, this area, uh, we can start to see a nice push to 295. That is a decent play, 5 point move, and even to 298 is very possible if the earnings in tech are strong, which could push triple Q a lot higher. Looking at IWM here, IWM is in this consolidation zone, between two price ranges between 187 and about 185. If this holds up in the consolidation, we could break out nicely to 195 and maybe even to 200, right? So right now, IWM even is in a nice consolidation. It is setting up. We'll have to wait and see. The name of the game right now is patience, and we'll see what trends hold up here, right? So the big thing we want to look at is gold. Gold is at 180 right now. Gold has done fairly well from this entry point that I did talk about. Once again, I don't recommend you guys copy my trades, but I do give them out here, but take them with your own risk and your tolerance. If you lose some money, that's on you. Make sure you do your own research, right? So if we look at the daily picture on gold, this is a nice candle on gold here after consolidation. It looks like it does want to break up higher. What's interesting to note is gold is supposed to be, something that is, a hedge in the market. So that's interesting to note. The other thing is the yields have started to fall quite a bit. So the 20-year has fallen, the 10-year has fallen today, the 2-year has fallen, or they kind of been flat. The 5-year is kind of falling. So that's interesting to note. And let's look at the VIX. The VIX is very strange today. The VIX popped up and then came back down. Right now it's in this consolidation zone. Once again, not as much, overall, price action here, not a lot happening. It's just doing fake outs here. So we'll have to be mindful of this. If VIX does break down and SPY breaks out, that's exactly what you want to see. So now today we are starting to see some rotations in the sectors here. Like I talk about, when there's a rotation, we want to see this. We want to see some green with some red. So today we have financials that went up. We had industrials that went up. We have utilities, home builders, and XLRE. And what went down the most today was retail ETF. Okay, so there is some sort of there is some sort of trend that is formulating here. We have to watch for it, and we have to be careful in which trades we take and for how long. Like for example, XLF does look like it wants to go back up. It does look like it's breaking back out. XLF is a nice play. If I was to take a trade on it, I'll probably take a trade on it here and stop loss at 32, and that could be a very, very good play on this. So right now, great play, and on the markets, the best thing to do, if you are patient and you are waiting, you will be rewarded. Okay, so Microsoft earnings are out. I'll cover that really quick. Let's see the price action of Microsoft. So post earnings, Microsoft is up very, very nicely. So they must have had an earnings beat, and in sales. So this looks very good. However, it is respecting the trend line, and this trend line is coming from here. Okay, so this trend line is coming all the way from here. Okay, so we'll wait and watch what happens with Microsoft here. 255 rejection to the downside. Very, very nice move. That showed up on Microsoft here. Rejected this level here, but we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. If it gets above 256, there's a clear play from Microsoft to 260 and to 263 and then to 269. Very, very big play on Microsoft here. The bigger play is at the break of 270. This downtrend break that could be very, very rewarding for us. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys like what I do, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you then.